Hey guys, welcome back to Military Surplus Sunday. So I got a real treat right here. This is the second pack I have. I actually have an older one. I think it's Gen 1. This happens to be a Gen 2. I really want to give a shout out to a viewer. His name on eBay is Phase-Bren. So I guess his name is Brendan, I would imagine. So check him out, Faz-Bren. What he had done is, I guess he watches his videos, and I told him I was looking for this, and he gave it to me for a great price. So thank you very much. This is the USMC Gen 2 MARPAT ILBE main pack complete. This one happens to be in very good condition, or I want to say new condition. There's really no marks on it. It might have been in surplus for quite a bit, and it just never got circulated. Now, I'm going to give you all the specs and stuff. This is the ILBE improved load-bearing equipment main pack. Features an internal frame with 2 metal ribs. I'll show you that in a minute. On the inside, outer sides, 2 large sparse in the middle. Okay, so it's basically a metal rib frame. These spars are already shaped to fit most people's backs, but then you can bend it for your custom fit. The pack includes soft padding on both hips and shoulder straps. The straps can be adjusted to fit your body. Heavy-duty zippers on both sides of the pack. Moly webbing. The main compartment is protected by Condor dust cover and can be clipped closed. All right, made of Condor 720 denier fabric. All right, it's 4,000 or 4,500 cubic inches main pack, designed to carry 120 pounds. The color is digital MARPAT, marine pattern with brown padding. Like I said, this thing was designed to carry up to 120 pounds, approximately 31 inches large by 8 inches deep and 15 inches wide, approximately 4,500 cubic square inches of space, and it weighs 11 pounds. Now you can find these on eBay for 150, maybe a little less, all the way up to new, which is $250. I just want you to remember that. Now this is a complete set. I bought the assault pack separately because it did not come with an assault pack. You're going to have to decide if you want the assault pack or not. I tell you right now that the assault pack itself on eBay used is $125. It may or may not be worth your money. It's really up to you. I'll read you a little bit about the assault pack, and when I pull it apart, you'll get to take a look. Genuine U.S. military surplus ILBE MARPAT Assault Pack Generation 2, designed by Arc'teryx and manufactured by Proper. The assault pack is fully capable standalone pack, but it also can be used and attached, as you can see right here, directly to the ILBE MARPAT main field pack using buckles that are built into both packs, which I've already done that for you. The assault pack was loaded to capacity for approximately 1,500 cubic square inches, or about 40 pounds of weight. Now I could tell you from experience, I've used this pack quite a bit. 40 pounds is a little bit of a stretch. Moly Pals webbing on the front and sides of the pack can be used for attaching additional pouches. The assault pack has padded shoulder straps with quick release systems and sternum strap, and has an adjustable waist belt. The back panel is also padded for maximum comfort. Inside the main compartment is a pocket designed to hold hydration bladder, not included. I had to actually go out and buy a hydration bladder. That's the third thing I had to buy. The hydration tube can be fed out through the top of the pack on either the left or right side. Again, like I said, the assault pack itself was about 125 bucks. All right, if you get it brand new, it could go up to 150. The large pack is 150. So you kind of decide what you want. I don't understand why the assault pack is so cherished or needed or wanted. Maybe because they usually took the brunt of the abuse. Maybe, I don't know. But let me pull this back and we'll start getting into this pack. Alright guys, so this is the pack, and like I said, on this main pack right here, I just have it filled with things that are just making it large. It's not filled for any type of loadout. I just want to show you that on the outside of this pack, what I did is I strapped the assault pack to it. Now, if you're like me and we're a young Marine, you probably use this pack somewhere in your military career. It is no longer being used. It got replaced by the Filbe, the F-I-L-B-E, not the ILBE anymore. Okay, this pack is good. It's not awesome, and I'll explain to you why. All right, this is definitely better over the Molle 2. I like the camouflage pattern. I've always been a fan of MARPAT. I don't think they made any of these in the desert style, but they definitely made these in the green style. This is the Assault Pack. What's cool about the Assault Pack is it's very thin, very lean. You put your water bladder in here, maybe a chow, and maybe one raincoat or something like that. That's about it. Like I said, this happens to be in very good condition. I did spend some money on this because it was in such great condition. You have all kinds of clasp and everything like that you need. On the side, what I had done is if you reach inside here, you can pull out your waist strap. All right, it has a little hideaway pocket in there, hideaway pocket, and if you wanted to, most of us didn't, you could use the waist strap. All right, very efficient right there. These are Fast-Tech buckles, very nice. This is all brand new. You have a pocket inside here, very convenient. You can put your water bladder in there. All right, it has cinch straps on the side, and this is a 3/4. Oh no, it's not a clamshell. It only goes down to here. So if you wanted to, you can add sustainment pouches here, a little bit on the side, and nothing on the bottom. Okay, this pack was very, very small, again made just for the Assault. This kind of took place of the butt pack. All right, 1,500 square cubic inches. Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'll open this up for you, give you an idea. All right, I'll give you the. All right, this is the Assault Pack APB03. All right, and made of nylon, 100% nylon. It's not waterproof, but it is water resistant, which is nice. This is the old style camelbacks that we were issued. I was able to find a whole bunch of these online for relatively cheap. Again, eBay. You pull this out, you pull that out, and you're good to go. They were in green at the time, so I just used it in green. No big deal. You could also use this in lieu of this if you wanted to. So you can take this, you can put it inside your pack, or you can wear it as an Assault Pack. Again, here has some more clips. Okay, so if you wanted to add something here, we did move over to the, I think it was the source water bladder, so that kind of helped out. There's a pocket right inside here where you would put that water bladder. This is just one big main pouch. There's really nothing to it. It does have a stiffener inside. Okay, this is a rubber piece for your back, and then a plastic Kydex stiffener. All right, this doesn't even have the rubber piece. I guess they took it out. So this just has a plastic Kydex stiffener in there. You got Molle on the front, and you have, like I said, one main pack, a little bit of a front pack, some Molle webbing, and I don't know if I could pull this out. What you can do is you can feed your water bladder through the front. As you can see, there's a slit here and a slit here. Alright, so that's what you would do, put it in there and then run it that way. Everything else is pretty basic. It's a very small pack. I couldn't tell you why they are so expensive, other than the fact that you rarely find them in good condition. They're usually really beat up. This was a find on eBay. I was very happy to get it. Okay, and it works with this pack. You're supposed to use it inside here. This flap on the outside will roll up, but you can use it like I showed you. You put it in that pocket and you strap it to the rest of the pack. Also, if you didn't have that pack and you only had a water bladder, what you can do is there's a little pocket inside here supposed to be made for the roll-up. You can fit this inside here like this, okay, and then reattach your water bladder. I'm not going to strap it to look something like that, okay. Alright, that's kind of how it would look. You put this in here, strap this all together, lift the lid over again, and your water bladder would be carried on the outside of the pack. Easy to get to. Now, again, with the outside of this pack, you have this piece, okay, this flap. If you had the Recon pack, and I don't have the Recon pack, if you had the Recon pack, this, they call it a tail, it would be a lot longer and the pack would be a lot bigger. If you weren't going to use this, you take all these straps and you put it inside this pouch right here. And then what you can do is you can roll this up like this. All right, and there's a button here that you snap it closed. All right, and what that does, let's see if I can snap it. There you go. What that does, all right, is it rolls it up and it gives you all this molly. So now you can use all this molly without that flap going all over the place. Now, they call this pack Strapzilla. All right, there are tons of straps all over this pack. It's ridiculous, but the reason it's there is, you know, as Marines, we like to carry a lot of gear, or we don't like to. We need to carry a lot of gear, and you could strap a lot more stuff on this pack. Like I said, 120 pounds. I prefer not to, all right? However, it's there if you need it. On the outside of this pack, you'll see straps, more straps, okay? This is the one I was using. So you have molly strapping on the outside. You have two down here. You have this thick padded piece. You also have a pass-through pocket here, and if you needed to on the bottom, you know, if you could see that right here, there's a big pocket, all right, on both sides. The reason you have this big pocket is to carry mortars. All right, mortars are very heavy. 81 millimeter mortars are very large. They're very heavy, very bulky. You can carry another gun. You can carry tripods. You can carry any type of long kit inside this bag. Okay, it has the pass-through pocket. It also has multiple strapping options to enable you to do that. Okay, so as you can see, strap, strap, strap. All right, loosen that. Also on the sides, they have a zip through. Okay, so if you need to reach inside the bag, you can. And that becomes important when you have a sleep system in here. There's no open pocket on the bottom like the ILBE where you can zip it. You can reach inside sideways, or you can go to the top, and that's all you can do. Now, on every one of these outside zippers, these are YKK, you have rubber tubing. All right, what this does is it protects the 550 cord that's in there, but also gives you a nice pull handle. Again, if it's cold, if it's wet, whatever the case is, you really have a nice pull handle, and that's on most of the kit, most of the bag. Also, you'll see on this side, you still have rubber tubing, and these are for the pull handles. These pull handles, or grab handles, the way I like to call them. Let's see if I can back you up just a little bit more. Give me 1 second. Alright, hopefully that helps. I pulled the camera back a little bit more. These grab handles are on both sides. A lot of time, this pack is so heavy you can't get it on normally where you slip one side in and slip the other. You have to grab the grab handles, kick it up, and then put it on top of your back. That's what these are for. Okay, so you have two on each side. Done very, very well. On the top of the pack in the back, alright, you have again more zippers, more space up here. This is a lot of space inside this bag. What I used to do is keep all my maps and compass and all my reading material up in here, so it's quick access. Also, I would also put my baby wipes up there because sometimes that's an emergency. So stuff like that. Alright. Same thing on the other side of the pack. You have the same exact setup. Alright. You have multiple strap options. Okay, multiple strap options. This is the Strapzilla. Again, you can carry something on this side as well. Alright, it's just reversed, and again you have this big pocket at the bottom. You could fit a lot of kit in there, but you would use something on this side to balance out the weight, and again you have a pass-through pocket if you need it. So if the straps weren't enough, you pass it through here, it holds it a little tighter to the bag, and again on the side you also have the pass-through on the side. Alright, you zip it through, you can reach inside there and get whatever you need. Now, on the bottom of this pack, there is no strapping. Zero. Nothing there. On the front of the bottom of the pack, you have these two straps right here. So again, if you needed to strap something on the front, you could, and you also have a lot more molly webbing. All the buckles are Fastex. All the buckles are Coyote Brown. Alright, big fan of that. Alright, on the back. Alright, on the back. This is what we were talking about before. Alright, multiple ways to adjust this pack. Alright, you have the straps up here, you have a nice pull tab, plenty of padding. Plenty of padding. Depending if you're a long torso or short torso person, you can adjust it. These pads come out, so if you needed to, alright, not going to do it now. You take this down, take this out, and you can adjust whatever you need on this pad. It goes up, it goes down. You could also take the waist belt off. I highly recommend that you keep it on, but again, it's to each his own. I really like the waist belt. The strapping is adequate. They do say that this outside pad goes from like a medium size waist, which I think is like 34, all the way up to 52. Okay, so that's, you have to be a big bubba and still you can get into this pack. All right. On the sizing and a little bit more on this, all right, like I said, there's metal stays that go from the top of the pack all the way down to the bottom, and that's what's going to keep that pack nice and rigid and give you that back support. I will say, on this pack, it was not designed for body armor. I'll say it again, was not designed for body armor. That's the reason that the Marine Corps went to the ILBE system, because it was designed for body armor. As a regular mountain ruck or a bug out bag, you're not going to do any better than this for the price, 150 bucks. This is a fantastic pack. You're getting 4,500 cubic inches of space. Plenty, okay? I don't suggest you fill it up all the way to the top, but again, to each his own. Maybe you're stronger than I am. I don't know. All right, on the lid. This lid is detachable. You have two detachment latches, one here, one on this side. If you need to pull this off, you can. All right, so if it was like a, let's say an E&E, or you just wanted maybe put your toiletries in there, you just unbuckle it 4 ways and you take the lid off. All right. That being said, and then you could also clip this up like this if you needed to. Whichever way you wanted to carry it, you wanted to put straps in there, you could, okay? That being said, what I would recommend is, if you are buying this pack new, make sure that this lid is on. There's a lot of them where it's not, okay? On the older packs, and I'll just sneak in my older pack right here. This is my older pack, all right? You can see the lid is a little bit different, okay? It actually came with straps inside here. So the idea with the MOLLE inside here is, if you wanted to, I'll give you a better view if you can see that. If you wanted to, what a lot of guys were doing is they were using mag pouches, and they would put mag pouches in here, okay? And you could put another 3 magazines. You can use this strapping if you wanted to latch it to something. You could put something in here. On the newer packs, and I'll show you, they don't have that. All right, that's how you know you have a Gen 2. All right, the Gen 2 does not have any strapping or MOLLE on the inside. All right, so to each his own. If you want to get a Gen 1 lid and put it on there, by all means. All right, so inside the pack, when we get to the top, all right, again, there's just some pillows and stuff in there that I'm putting in there. This is what they were talking about with the shield, or the weatherproof shield. Again, USMC, all right, made by Proper International. All right, very thick outer cover. You have this strap in the center, which once this is zipped closed, you bring this over and you seal the pack and you cinch it down, and you'll have another strap up here to cinch it down this way, and then you throw this over as an extra protected measure, and that finishes out the pack, and click, 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 all the way again. Strapzilla is good to go, okay? So that's what they mean by the top. Again, I'll pull this out. Alright, so inside this pack, okay, let's see if I could roll this over. It took me a minute to get that sleeping bag out, because it was a big sleeping bag. You should have, with the bag, it should come with the radio pouch. The radio pouch is just a small little bag where you could put any possibles. I usually put MREs in there because it's at the top. It just clips into the bag and hangs, and then on the side you have these little cinch buckles, and what that does is just compresses the bag a little bit. Inside the bag, you can see it has 1 buckle, 2 buckle, and that's what that radio pouch is for. It just clips right in there and you're good to go. Also, on the inside of this bag, I don't know if you can see it, there's a flap. This flap, let's see if I could make it a little brighter in there. Alright, you see that flap in there? That flap does buckle to the inside of that pouch, okay? And what that's for is if you wanted to separate the bottom gear from the top gear, this thing will also roll up completely, and then you could attach it to here, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, I'm gonna have to put the flashlight down, but what you do is you take this, Right, you roll it up, make it nice and clean. This way, if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. And there's a buckle inside there with a little bit of bungee cord. Alright. And now, I don't know if you can see that. I'll get my flashlight out again so you can see. Alright, now you can see inside there how deep this pack is. I mean, it's really, really deep. Alright, so at the bottom of this pack, as you guys can see, it's pretty deep. Alright, there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of space in there. The only problem with this pack as far as sleep system is if you're going to put your sleep system all the way down at the bottom, then you're going to have to take everything out of the top before you get to your sleep system. So honestly, to each his own. There really is no other way to get inside this pack other than the side. Alright, so if you needed to reach inside the side, you unzip it, and again, I'll give you another view of this. Okay, you can get inside here and reach all the way to the bottom. It's a really big open pack from here. Okay, you can see that. Alright, so inside, again, it's just a big pack. There's not a lot of features in here, you know, but I mean, this is a lot of space, guys. This is a ton of space. It really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a camp out, this will definitely do you right. If you're looking for a bug out bag, yeah, 100%. I think as far as comfortability, it is way better than the Alice pack, in my opinion, and I've rucked both of them. I like the Alice pack cold weather too, the large, but I like this one a lot better, providing you're not wearing any body armor, because this is not really made for body armor. Let me put this thing back together and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, there you go. That's the complete system. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I went to Iraq, this is the system I had. It worked, all right. It wasn't awesome. You know, it doesn't work well with body armor, but as a standalone pack, it's fantastic. You can still get the military surplus water bladders. I know there are a lot better water bladders now. You're going to pay $150 for the main ruck, and if you want the assault pack, it's another $150. And good luck trying to find a new one. I was very, very lucky. The places that I go are Amazon and eBay most of the time. Watch out for knockoffs. Make sure you get one with an NSN number. Make sure you get one with the company is on par. You know, they're not trying to sell you some knockoff products. I do know people that have used and cut off a lot of these straps, and they saved about 2 pounds. They say that it's 11 pounds. When you load this sucker up, it's heavy, okay? But I think it's a great system. In my opinion, I'd be happy to do a bug out in this kit. No problems, without a doubt. So, thank you very much, guys. What I need you to do is go down below, like, subscribe. Also, put a little comments down below, whatever you want. Hey, John, how you doing? All that good stuff. I really love the show. Also, if you want to support the channel, go to Patreon. Become a Patreon member. I always give a shout out to those guys. And also, go to threeriverblades.com, check out all the knives I have up there. If you're looking for a Kydex sheath or, holster or a pouch Kydex, go to Three River Kydex. As always, guys, thank you very much and stay safe.